What's up guys, good morning. Alan here, aka the Trini Surfer, and just a quick video for you guys today. I'm heading down to Macqueripe, which is a really nice beach located in Tucker Valley in Trinidad. It's one of the closer options that you could get to when you're going to the beach living in the western area of the country, but it's still very beautiful. So I said I'll take you guys down here today to have a good look. Macqueripe's opening hours are 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening, and there's a $10 admission fee or $20 if you're using the car park. It's quite a large car park, so it can hold many people at any given time, and it's very safe and secure. Macqueripe is the only beach that's on the north coast when you live in the western area of Trinidad. Many of the other beach options here are actually in something called the Gulf of Paria, but those beaches tend to be a lot more dirty water, so it's a lot less attractive for people who want to come and have a swim or spend times with their families. But if it is you want to save yourself a 30 to 45 minute, even up to an hour long drive to go to the more popular north coast beaches, this is one that is about 20 to 15 minutes away from most people who live in the western area, and therefore it's very popular with people who want to come exercise, bring their families, their children. There's zip lining for people to participate in, there's bike rentals, so it's actually quite a good hub for people who want to come and spend some good time down here doing things they love with the same kind of quality of beach that you may get on the north coast of Trinidad and Tobago. Macqueripe is a favorite beach for swimmers and people who want to come with families because it's normally very calm water. Very rarely does it get too rough to swim or become a very dangerous spot. On the weekends it can actually become very crowded, and there are lifeguards who are here present to look over the swimmers at that point in time. However, if you are not a strong swimmer, there is one thing to take note of, that when you walk out within, I would say, maybe 10 feet away from the shore in Macqueripe, there is a shelf that drops off, and if you're a person who is not a good swimmer, you can very quickly lose your footing. So that's something to be very mindful of when you go down to this beach. So as you can see, Macqueripe is a pretty small beach. Down behind me there is pretty much the area where most people like to swim and spend a lot of their time. It has a lot more sand. The walkout area to where you can swim does not fall off as much as I told you about earlier, whereas if you look in front of me right now, this part of the beach has a little more activity, a bit more waves, and then there's this seawall here which limits the amount of space the beach has. So therefore this area is not exactly the best for swimming if it is that you're not a strong swimmer or you may be here with young kids and family members. You definitely want to be at this beach when it's mid to low tide. At the higher tides, as you can see behind me, it starts to creep up onto the seawall and it makes it a lot more difficult for swimmers to spend time and enjoy the beach because there's pretty much no sand. So if you look in front of me right now, there's almost, I would say, about half the amount of beach that you would normally get in a circumstance. But if you look at the seawall right here, the ocean comes directly up to this point and pretty much leaves the beach non-existent, therefore making it not exactly the best place to be. So if you can, when you're coming to Macqueripe, you want to check the local tides, make sure that the tide is either mid-tide to dropping or low, and therefore it'll be a much more enjoyable experience and they'll actually have beach for you to enjoy. I do have to say that while Macqueripe is not the biggest or not even close to the best beach in Trinidad, it is actually a beautiful gem that a lot of people overlook on this side of the island. It's a small little bay, but people come here, they fish, They relax. You can actually even see Venezuela on a clear day way out in the distance. But if you have a limited amount of time, you're looking for a beach to come to and just take a quick dip, a quick swim, a little bit of exercise, this valley and on the whole Tucker Valley is just a beautiful place, and this is the cherry on the cake at the end of the day. You can go exercise, have fun, come here, have a swim afterwards, and it's quite peaceful. I do recommend as well too coming here during the week, early in the morning. There's a lot less people. If you tend to come on a Friday, Saturday or Sunday, this beach can be completely packed to the brim with people, and then of course it's a lot less of an enjoyable experience. But if you come early enough and you're just with you or you and a friend, you can then come and experience something like this almost in complete solitude. And I'll just show you now how it looks. This is our early morning on a Wednesday, and pretty much I'm sharing the beach with maybe 10 other people, and if you find the right spot, you would barely even know that they're there. Have a look and see. And right now apparently I am the lifeguard on duty, so I'm going to leave my booth, let these people swim at their own risk, because they're not my problem anymore. Well guys, as usual, thank you very much for your time. If you have enjoyed this video and you found it useful, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And until then, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you next Sunday with the next video I have in mind.